Hello YouTube, hello VAC fans. Today it's going to be not much of me talking, which I'm sure you'll be all pleased to hear. It's all going to be vacuum action today. It's another daily clean, and I thought we'd get on with it with the Miele, which seems to be raring to go. I've knocked the button on the handle by mistake. I do apologise about that. The machine just can't wait to get started, you see. So anyway, I think I waffle on too much on my videos, don't I? And everyone just fast forwards over the bit where I talk to the bit where I'm vacuuming, so I might as well just get vacuuming straight away. I noticed as well, Roger had a little video on the other night, and he seems to have got himself a Dyson light ball, and I was wondering how long it'd be before Roger got one of those, seeing as I've got one now, and there's a YouTuber called Davey. He's now got one as well, and he did a big mess test with it the other day. I won't do a big mess test with mine because it will likely invalidate the warranty if Dyson ever see me doing that on a video. Because obviously I've got nearly 600 subscribers on my channel now, and if anybody knows anyone that works for Dyson who says that I'm doing big mess tests with that, if it ever breaks down, they'll turn around to me and they'll say, sorry, you abused the cleaner. So, but anyway, I'm sure Roger will really enjoy his cleaner. I think he already likes it so far. It's nice and quiet. We can't wait until we see the unboxing video of that light ball. I know he's put a Hoover 262 on tonight. It's not really what we want to see. We want to see the light ball getting unboxed. Come on, Roger, get on with it. Oh dear, you know, if you put a Dyson video on, your viewing figures will go through the roof. But that's what people want to see. They want to see Dysons or Henrys. Anyway, I've got some cleaning to do. I didn't do any yesterday or the day before. No video yesterday because I was working till 10 o'clock, so I couldn't do a video yesterday. But it was an 8 o'clock finish tonight, so I'm able to do some vacuuming now. Because it's quite late, I'm going to use the quiet cleaner so I don't disturb all the neighbours with my vacuums. So we're going to do all the downstairs, the bathroom, the kitchen. We'll do the furniture with the turbo brush and a bit of dusting around as well. So, without further ado, let's get on with it then. Okay, we'll go through into the kitchen with it now then. So I'll go on to handheld for that. Before I do, I'm going to have to change sockets over, otherwise we won't stretch to the end of the bathroom. Miele's might be wonderful, but they haven't got that long cords on these old S5 Revolutions. So off we go again. I have to turn it off here, I think. I just put the camera down, otherwise I'm going to get my wire in a twist. Right, okay, all sorted. Let's have the brush back on. Power up. so now we're going to have to bring it in here and we're going to have to do a bit of dusting. So for that I'll just drag it in, take off the wand, and we'll put the turbo tool on the end. So I'll just do that now. And now we will put the dusting brush on. For the usual, dust round in this room and then in the other side. If I can get the camera positioned, there we go. I think that will do for today. This is not as convenient to use for doing above floor cleaning like the dusting. I found it a lot more difficult to use this to do dusting with this on the end, especially with this handle. The hose is very heavy, it's very cumbersome on this. It doesn't swivel at this end and you've got an electric cable coming through it. So it's actually quite a stiff and unwieldy hose, and I have made that comment about it before. It's great when you've got the floor head on and you're going around doing the floor, but when you've got to do above floor cleaning, the dusting with it, that really just puts strain on your wrist because it's difficult to move. You can do it, but I prefer to use the non-electrified hose without this handle on for doing dusting above floor. And I did note as well back there that it wouldn't start on me a couple of times and I had to twiddle the hose here. So that connection inside here is still not as it should be. It works for the most of the time, but there is still that little element of unreliability with this handle here. This is one reason why I don't use this machine very often. But I thought I'd get it out today. It works for the most of the time, but if it gets bad again I have to keep disassembling this handle and cleaning and readjusting the slip rings inside. So anybody getting one of these, just bear in mind what you're going to get, because these are not reliable in here. Now if you're going to put thumbs down, I don't mind you putting thumbs down if you've got one of these and you think it's wonderful, that's up to you. But for me, this is not reliable inside here. I wouldn't use one of these with a power head on, and I wouldn't pay hundreds of pounds for one, not from a Miele, they're too unreliable. I think really the best ones to get really are the S8s or C3 Complete with the turbo brush on, without any of this electrified hose and any of these slip ring contacts. I just don't think, well, it's lovely to use and when it's working properly, they're not that reliable, especially when they start getting older like this is. But anyway, we're down to the last few seconds of the video, so I shall end it here. I'll put this back upstairs in the collection. It was nice using it again, but not so nice with the dusting brush on the end. So, until next time, I'll see you again later.